What's going on today, y'all? Just out messing around. Figured I'd do a little video here showcasing some of my bigger saws that I'm using, kind of smaller and bigger, range from 50 to 92 cc. So we'll walk over and we'll talk about them, fire them up, let you hear them, talk about what I've done with them. So yeah, let's take you right over here and we'll set you up and we'll talk about them. All right, so we'll start from small to big. I have a 450 Rancher. This is what I started out with. Well, actually I started with a 435 that I don't have anymore. Then I got the 450 and just switched it because the weight with the power was pretty good. These are like farm saws. These two are. I don't know. I've got by with them. Falling, cutting, anything like that. They do pretty good. This one, I want to say it's right at 50 or just a little over. Nope, 50 cc. Bought these felling dogs, or felling spike, off eBay. It's aluminum, nothing too special, just a standard full chisel chain. I did put a pipe on this saw with a little port. Got that off eBay, and I don't have the screen in it anymore. Really opened the saw up, plus it sounds really good. But for 50 cc, this saw's been really good. And you can find them all over the place on like Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that, for I don't know, 200, 300 bucks, depending on what you want to use it for. This has been a great saw for me. So we'll fire it up and let you guys hear it. So has it been starting a little bit? We'll hit the little primer bulb real fast. Choke. Throw the brake on. Should be a couple pulls. Choke off. Super good cutting saw, especially with a nice chain on it. The 20-inch bar pulls really well on it. Not a whole lot of complaints about that saw. Bunch of mess going on. Next, pull out the little, okay, let's knock it all down, I guess. Pull out the 460 Rancher. 50, no, it's 60. Okay, I thought it was 59 something. Husqvarna 24-inch bar. Standard full chisel. Really good saw. This saw is pretty heavy though. I haven't put a pipe or any dogs on it. I haven't used this saw as much as I would like to. And I think it's a lot of the weight. The weight for what you get out of the saw is just not, it's not the best. But I mean, for a farm saw, this thing would be amazing. Professional use, meh, you can get by with it, I'm sure. I did take and pull the screen out and bore out the inside of that muffler on this one, just so it runs out like my 450 does. I would like to put some spikes on, bigger spikes on this one, and probably a full muffler like I did with that one. But we'll fire this one up and let you hear it. The 460s do have a decompression. Choked. Prime it twice, 3 times, something like that. Give it a little pull. Might not have any fuel in it. Need to idle this one up a little bit, I guess. But overall, really good saw. Runs good. That is the older version. There is a Mark II of that. A little bit different caps and stuff. But that one gets me by with a lot. But the next two, well, the same size one that I have with this 24-inch bar, I'll show you, is the Stihl 362. And I don't know, it would probably put this one out speed wise, stuff like that. I do have a little bit different setup, but we'll get into that one here in just a second. This right here is the Stihl MS362C M-Tronics carb. I do have a muffler on it, has dual failing spikes. Now this is a skip chain. It does cut a little faster. It doesn't load the saw down as much when cutting, you know, bigger wood, stuff like that. But this saw runs really good. I do like the M-Tronics, other than if I had to work on it. Now this saw is ported, and like I said, I do have the muffler on it. The M-Tronic allows it's not necessarily a standard choke system. This is an anytime choke, so if you run the saw, got it hot, you can still choke it and fire it. This saw has plenty of compression and normally starts up pretty easy. We'll throw it on the choke. So you can see, no primer bulb on here. Decompression, brake on. Give a little pull here. Another really good running saw. But you can see about the same size. That one weighs a little less than the 460. I do want to put a full wrap bar on that one, and I'm probably going to throw the skid little plate on it. I would like to throw the skid plate on my 660 clone, but I put the Holst Former bar on there, and I have no complaints. It's a 25-inch. It's pretty lightweight, and for the price comparison, I mean, this one's not as bad as prices, you know, buying a Stihl bar, the Pro Bar series or something like that. So I just bought that one off Amazon and put it on there, and shoot, it works good for me. So right there, these two are 60cc class, and I think the Stihl takes over, which the 362C is professional use versus kind of like a farm use saw. And the 450, you could say farm use. I wouldn't call it a homeowner saw. And then you just got this. Really, I don't have any need for a big saw around here, but for the price I could get this thing for, I couldn't say no. It's the MS660 clone. They make a pro version and a standard version in this one. This is a Holst Former saw. The guy I bought it from had painted it white with red splatter paint. I did not want all that, so I just blacked it out. I didn't do a whole lot of prep work, so I probably won't use this saw that much. It has a 32-inch Oregon bar with a full skip chain, and it does have a West Coast saw bark box and everything that you can put on a Stihl MS660, an 066, and I think there's one other. It'll all fit this saw. But this thing's got plenty of power. No need for me to spend, you know, $1,500 on a saw of this size when I'll probably never really use it. I just bought it for fun. Maybe get out and use it some. We'll see how that goes. But we'll fire this one up for you. This one fires up pretty fast as well. This one is standard choke, so choke down, decompression, because without the decompression, you'll know about it. So we'll see how this goes here. One fire up, release it so it's not wide open. There it is, 92 cc, same as the steel, and runs good, cuts good. But I don't see myself using it as much as I would these two. This will probably be more my go-to now. You can see the size difference there. 25 inch, 32, 24, and a 20. I think it's a pretty good setup for anything that I do. I try to do a lot of brush removal, stuff like that. Somebody has a tree down, go clean it up. I just have got into the climbing and stuff, so taking it kind of slow on that. Not getting too crazy, but maybe we can get deeper into it. And I think for now I have a decent amount of saws to use and have as backups and stuff. That's kind of the one reason I'm keeping the 460 around, is just to be my backup to my 362. And I don't know, like I said, the big saw, I don't know when I'll ever use that thing out on a job or something. That's just for fun. I don't use the 450 as much either, just because I got into a lot of hardwood stuff, and the 450 keeps up, but it won't do what the 460 will do, and doesn't do what that 362 will. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Maybe get some videos of me running all these saws out on a job or two, and maybe it'll help you decide what you really want. You know, homeowner to commercial use. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a good one.